But trust me, being managers, future managers, or already you have worked somewhere, you know that time management is something very important. So doing multitasking, being on part of committees, at the same time not sacrificing on the academic front, these things are very important. So your CV would get a boost if you see that there's an MIP committee, but not much. Whereas the kind of work that you have to do is very, very critical and crucial, because you are going to be the interface points. You would be interfacing with the industry. You would be talking to the industry. You would be inviting the industry people. And you would be keeping track of all the industries. So this year, I have expectations that I would not want to send, unless it's a very good company. Say for example, Wipro or Infosys, they come, I don't have any objections taking 15, 20 MIP students. But a startup coming and asking for 5 students or 6 students, no. Startup, we do send students, but 2 or 3 students is what max we can send. So this way what happens is the number of companies that we have to bring to the campus drastically increases. So what this committee does is they have an MIP room on the 3rd floor, on the 2nd floor of TMI block. They have terminals, they have an office like setup wherein they would be going in the afternoon or in the morning, whatever time they whenever they get time, apart from classes, they go sit there, they keep contacting industry people, they would be inviting them for guest lectures, they would be inviting them for a lot of activities which happen related to placements, and at the same time they would also invite them for MIP placements, and then they need to coordinate the entire process, because some of the interviews may happen over video conference. Okay, so you will get to know a lot about this particular placement process, MIP process, through your seniors. So I just don't want to steal their show here. But be very cooperative and be a proactive person, and give all your cooperation as requested by your seniors, and be part of MIP. We are going to look at interviews on July 3rd and 4th, I guess. Professor George and myself, we are going to be part of the Professor George and I are going to be part of the committee, and we'll be interviewing the students for the MIP process. So you have any questions related to MIP? I can just take a couple of questions. Yes. Okay. No. We have a policy of one person or one placement, and if you accept the offer, of course, we do have certain limited restrictions on those numbers too, but yeah, we don't entertain people to sit for another placement. See, we kind of say that a person has to accept a PPO based on certain guidelines we have. That PGP placement office decides. It has to be, the salary has to be of a particular range given the experience of the student. There are certain factors which they take into consideration, and then they say that you're getting a good deal and we consider you placed. You have to accept the offer. Yes, sir. What do you mean by sabbatical leave? What is it in the contract? Sabbatical means you just want to go back to the same company and do that. I am not sure on that. I have to figure it out, because I haven't come across such a case. But if you have entered already into a binding contract with the company, and that you have informed to us, and the company request is not, but still, even then also, I don't think we have any say in your decisions. To that extent, we don't really restrict you from placements. There's no such binding contract. The contract is between you and the company. It is not between us and the company, right? But if the company says that it is paying the fee, but still, there also, we don't care from where we are getting the money. It is the contract is always between you and the company. So to that extent, it should not be a problem, but I'll just have to check on that. Okay, that such a case has never happened so far. Yeah. Any other questions? Looks like you guys are really hungry. Yeah, please. Pardon? That's a question that I just answered. I said that there are certain guidelines in the sense that we kind of have. See, there are certain factors which play a major role in deciding whether a particular student should accept a PPO offer or not. If a PPO offer is something which offers you a salary below a certain range, we may kind of do not encourage the student to take that offer because we have certain other, it'll cause a lot of other things. So we kind of have decide on those numbers. Okay, that placement chairperson will focus on a lot more on that. Okay, as far as PPOs are concerned, any questions, placement chairperson is going to be the best person to ask those questions, because yeah, we do make decision consciously, and we sit together to discuss all those things, but it is better you ask him. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys, thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Deb and Professor Sridhar. Thank you all for your patient listening.